Let's try this again. Monica Rial, you should be called Monica the Liar. Because that's what your surname is basically. An anagram for liar, or even, yeah, it's an anagram for liar. Those who don't know what she pulled at ZenkaiCon last weekend, she basically pulled Todd Abercorn from a panel they were going to do together, and I think we all know the reason why Todd got pulled out. It wasn't for safety concerns, as she claimed. It was because Todd is only one of a number of actors I can count on one hand who stand with Vic Mignogna. Monica, why don't you just come clean? And what you've been doing is nothing more than an excuse to cover up an elaborate coup you, Sabat, Schmel, Michael Tatum, Douglas, Kaplan, Marchie had planned for years to get rid of Vic. If you know the truth, it will set you free. John 8:32. Something you guys would prefer not to take into consideration. Because all you're doing is just giving yourself an excuse to justify rotten behavior. Something I've been proven guilty of time and again. Not in this scenario, though. But not in anything involving this situation with Vic. And I'm willing to admit I've played the victim card off this site and on other sites. And I'm not proud of it. Truly, I'm not. I've called one man a fox let into a hen house of a clique of pen pals I used to be a part of until this past weekend. Though, in fairness, he and we are essentially oil and water. We've never gotten along in the 7 years we've known each other. But it was my own bitterness and my own anger that got the better of me on every occasion. But not that certain individual gives a damn anymore. Since I've already stated I want nothing more to do with that former posse of pen pals. But back to Monica. Using the safety precaution, trying to play the victim, and then saying that women are so empowered in society today? No. The only reason women... We've heard of toxic masculinity, but here's where people overlook toxic femininity. This is the belief that women should be doing the same things as men, but better. And essentially forsaking their classic roles as being house caretakers, mothers, and providers. Mothers, housewives, and caretakers. All because they want to do the same things that men have done for years to either surpass them and by proxy somewhat subjugate men, or just flat out prove it. Now, I think in nowadays, and while I may be getting a little political, it's quite obvious Monica is going way over to the left with her women empowerment movement. And we're seeing it It explode like a cancer in modern society. Film, video games, TV shows, comic books, anime. All of it are getting bloated with this self-indulgent, toxic, feministic dribble. Am I being misogynistic in this? Maybe. A little bit. But I'm also being a realist in this case. And know this, Miss Rial, or should I say Miss Liar? False witnesses don't escape punishment, and liars don't get off scot-free. I busted this scripture out time and several times before. The false witness does not go unpunished, and a liar doesn't escape. Proverbs 19:5. Or 19:9, where liars will be destroyed, where a liar gets destroyed, while a false witness doesn't get away without punishment. So why don't you just tell the truth and confess to the truth before it's forced out of your mouth in the courthouse? Because that's where it's going. The courts. Because sooner or later, because what you're doing now is a major slip-up. That's all I gotta say about this. I'm done. I stand with Vic. God bless. Goodbye. And good night. Bang.